Hey everybody, and today I wanted to give everybody out there my personal story with post-traumatic stress disorder, and I'm going to be talking about also what it is. And I apologize if I'm talking kind of not loudly. It's just because I am currently in a place where I can't make a lot of noise, but I still wanted to record the video. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, what is post-traumatic stress disorder? Well, basically, from what I understand, it's basically when something really bad happens to you that had you in a lot of bad emotions, and after it's over with, you still fear that it'll happen again. You fear that it's the emotions are never going to end. You fear that all these kinds of things, and you just generally feel bad in general after it's happened, and not even thinking about it, just in general, right? So that's what I think it is personally. Me personally, I think I have it. You know, I'm going to get into my experience shortly, but first of all, I hope that you guys actually understood what it is to have the disorder, and it's absolutely horrible, okay? And it can lead into a bunch of other problems for you. So, with that being said, let us begin my explanation about how I have it. So, as a kid, I grew up pretty happy, and then when I was about 10, somebody that was living in our apartment, my mom's boyfriend, he was quite the mean person to me, right? He wasn't the nicest person in the world. He had insulted me plenty of times, calling me a retard, a jackass, an idiot, and things like that every single day. And I was only about 9-10 years old when it began, and he was there for about 3 years. So he came when I was about 10, and he left when I was about almost 13. And other than insulting me, he also, had me doing a lot of work around the house, like overly, like kind of like child labor, kind of like that, kind of like child labor. I did more than the usual child by like 4 times. I'd clean the floor. I would. I don't want to get into everything. It's just a lot of. It's just disgusting to hear just how much he had me doing. But he was also like, when I would feel bad and sick, he would make me go out, drive with him to the valley and other places like that. And like windy roads. To make me car sick and things like that when I felt bad. And that was what he did. And the last thing that I'm going to mention is that when my grades went down a little bit after he came, because before my grades were very, very high, but after he had came into my life, what happened was my grades started coming down. And when my grades started coming down, he had me doing homework until past midnight, up until like 1 o'clock in the morning, when I was only in 7th or 8th grade. So I would get done with homework like around 4 or 5, and he would keep me doing more work that he assigned for me until like 12, and there was so much more. But long story short, guys, post-traumatic stress disorder is not a joke. And my recommendation is meditate, relax, take a breather, go to sleep, and just chill. All right, peace.